Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hopefully anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing myself a video game on the old internet. And tonight that video game is going to be... Holy shit, wait a second. I just wait. Oh, fuck, wait. I just realized I'm supposed to be playing FGO tonight. Goddamn, wait, hold on. I fucked up. I put myself into the for some reason I'm in Prince of Persia mode. Why am I in Prince of Persia mode? Oh shit. Okay, hold up. I gotta change some shit around. Psych. It's like we're actually playing FGO. Whoopsie daisy. Hold on. Fate brand order. Goddamn. Okay, well then I'm gonna have to change the. I'm gonna have to cook up a thumbnail later on and shit. I think I can at least update the stream title on YouTube. Let me see here. Create highlight video at blah blah blah. Webcam manage stream settings, edit. Oh, I could do it right now. Okay, but I would have to like go in and like find some proper fan art and stuff. So it's like hold on. We're playing FGO actually. Okay. All right. Go ahead and update that. Okay. All right. So I'll do the thumbnail later on. I can't like get into thumbnail making mode during stream. So we're just gonna roll with it. But so yeah, we're playing FGO tonight, not Prince of Persia. Goddamn. What's up, Vic? Hope you've been well. Hope your week's treating you right. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, so we're gonna play some FGO. We're finally getting back to it, I guess, after so long. We will. What are we doing? We're gonna be starting the new interlude, not the Lost Belt. We've got 2 interludes that we have to do. And we finished one. Now we're doing the other one. So, alrighty, yeah. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit scrambled today. I also have like no water right now, so I'm gonna drink some real quick. A little bit that I have, I'm gonna try. Ooh. So cold it hurts. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just get it started up. I think I don't really have a whole lot to talk about, you know, as a preamble before we get started. So yeah, I think we'll just get started, especially considering the fact that we're gonna have to be dealing with the FGO slideshow. So yeah, we're it would probably be in our best interest to just get this show on the road, if you know what I'm saying. Been good? That's good. That's what we like to hear. We like to hear everything's good, everything's neat, everything's Gucci gang. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get to it. Why don't we? God, man. Since the Steam frame is indefinitely delayed, we're gonna have to keep on relying on WageRoid, which once upon a time would not have been something I would have needed to complain about, but now I do constantly. Even now, all I'm trying to do is update the game, and it's like, you wanna update the thing? Click close, and usually when I click close, it should just take me to the App Store so I can get it updated. But apparently not. So I'm gonna have to actually go physically close this shit and then go to the fucking store and then update it. God damn. God damn, is this shit so ass now, man. Ugh. Alright. Holy shit, come on. Thank you, God Almighty, Jesus. Alright, let's go ahead and get this shit underway. Alright, so we gotta update, right? Yeah, cause I don't have my yeah, my VPN's not going, so I don't know why FGO is being a little bitch tonight. Okay. Alright, update it. I mean, outside of just, you know, the regular Waydroid bullshit that I've gotta deal with. Man, it's crazy, like, going back to a gacha game that hates you for being on Linux. Then again, FGO doesn't even want you to be playing on Windows either. So I guess it's not. I guess this is just FGO being an old fucking man gacha game. You know, like the FGO really is like one of the primordial oozes of gachas. There's FGO. There's the original Arknights. There's what's even some of the other ones, like Azure Lane or that type shit. And then you contrast it with, say, Arknights Enfield, and just like see the different you know, attitudes towards the way people engage with games now. Back in FGO's time, it was like, yeah, it's just all on the phone. Everything's on the phone. Why would we need to put our game on anything else but the phone? And it's like, my guys, you need to get out. You need to get out of the Stone Age. It's time. It's time to finally not be disgusting fossils anymore, man. Like, come on, please. Just let us play your stupid ass game on the computer like we're, you know, like regular human beings. Goddamn. Oh, it's so ass. It's so ass. How's it going, Lee? Hope you're doing good tonight as well. Appreciate you stopping in. It's that guy that streams when I'm not awake during the week. When you're not awake? When are you awake during the week? At night or something? I mean, I'm usually streaming in the evenings anyway, so what the heck? But appreciate you stopping by. Dokkan Battle? Is that new Marvel fighting game? I can't, or no, that's a Dokkan Soul or something like that. I don't know what Dokkan Battle is then. Speaking of gacha, I think they're coming out with a Nikkei book, and it has some earlier designs of some of the Nikkei gals. Is the April Fool's thing still going? Because I think they made Shifty. They gave Shifty like big old honka donka badonkas, and I always thought Shifty was, you know, cute anyway, but now they made her into basically a Nikkei, and I'm like, god damn, girl, okay. It's around midnight here. Oh, I see. Dokkan Battle OS, the Dragon Ball gacha game. Oh, I see. I forgot that Dragon Ball had a gacha game. That's so funny. Let's see. Apparently there's some banners up right now, but I don't feel like I care about any of them. There's some really huge badonkas. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, and it's already looking like garbage. Goddamn. Again, playing like Arknights Enfield, Zenless Zone Zero, all that type of stuff, and then coming back to FGO. Like, it's crazy. It honestly is crazy seeing how much gacha games have evolved post Genshin. Because before Genshin, gacha games were, as I liked to call them, menu navigation simulators. Because there was no gameplay to most gacha games. You were tapping around menus, pushing buttons, and clicking through visual novel text. And then you would do like the game, whatever that particular gacha game decided to do. With FGO, it's like the turn-based card selection game with Arknights. It was like it was basically a flash tower defense type game or something like that. Then Genshin came out, and suddenly everyone was like, whoa, gacha games can be like video games. That's nuts. And then so now, other gacha games are like, hey, we should be video games too. I think Nikke was like kind of the last like big major video game that or gacha game that came out that was like, yeah, we're still gonna be a menu navigation simulator, but I think whatever their next gacha game is going to be, they can't do it like that again. They have to actually be video games. So yeah, it's crazy, honestly. As for the book, Anise has an early design that gave her a ponytail. I'm fine with Anise having a ponytail. If they want to give her a ponytail right now, I'll take it. And of course, they got one for Laplace. Ah, really? Laplace with a ponytail? I mean, any girl with a ponytail, I'm down for it. I'm okay with that. All right, let me turn the audio on and let's get this shit underway. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Let's go. Now, King, if FGO is the old gacha game with a bunch of characters that have power creep with the passage of the years, but you can still beat 90% of the game with no 4 or 5 stars. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely just turbocharge some select 3 stars if you wanted to, but yeah, there's definitely some moments in the game where you've got to have some meta units, Dokkan is the opposite. That's so interesting, considering the fact that it's a Dragon Ball gacha game. Alrighty, so yeah, so there appears to be some kind of event going on. Golden Week, Hot Springs, Kumano, Murner at the Kumano Hot Springs. That actually kind of sounds like it could be fun. Like, God, I remember back when I actually cared about engaging with FGO events. Now I don't even care about this game at all, and I'm just trying to limp my way towards the finish line of whenever this game ends up end of servicing. But I'm not gonna lie, like a murder mystery at a hot springs. I don't know. That kind of sounds fun, actually. Do I want to actually do that? Do I want to keep putting off actually being able to fuck with the 7th Lost Belt for a silly little event? I don't know, man. Back in the old days, we didn't have these fancy open world mumbo jumbos, and we put buildings down, wait 6 hours, log off. Man. That's the Witch of the Holy Night collab, the first visual novel from Nasu. Oh, really? Oh, by Nasu. So not Type Moon. Or was it Type Moon? Because I feel like Fate was their first, doesn't it? Or no, not Fate. Tsukihime. Was it Tsukihime their first one? Gotcha burnout with FGO, color me shocked. I mean, I've been on it for like for like the past few years, honestly. He's currently writing a sequel for it. Interesting. Okay. You know what? Let's give it a try. So again, I haven't fucked with any FGO events recently. Let's actually see what's up. Let's see what's going on. If it hooks me, we'll go ahead and continue on with it. But if it doesn't, then we'll just get back to business and start up with the what is it even called? Trom. Okay, sure. We'll get to Trom. The event actually ends hinting at Teb's sequel for it. Oh, at the sequel. Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. Why wouldn't it? Because the purpose of FGO is not only to be a money machine, but also as a you know, a marketing vehicle for any sort of Nasu verse shenanigans, you know. All right, let's do it real quick and just see what's up. Oh, come on. All right, hold on. Let me make up a CE bomb here. Wait, no, not. God damn it. Enhance craft essence. Here we go. Shoo. All right, and then we're gonna go. Boom. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. God, it's so bad. I got to experience a couple of months of FGO actually like running okay, and then they took it all away from me. I don't even have that many, man. Come on. You know what? Just get rid of all these 1-star. This is the most inefficient way of making a CE bomb, but I don't care. I'm just clearing house a little bit here. Oh, and I got that super suck. Let's go. Always chasing that super suck. Tsukimi and Fate were there for Type Moon, but Witch of the Holy Night was Nasu's first novel they wrote in 1996. Only got turned into a visual novel in 2012. Oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, like it's not a or it wasn't a Type Moon thing originally. It was actually something our boy cooked on his own, independent of any why am I getting so many super sucks doing these dumb inefficient CE bombs? And why am I not highlighting everything? God damn it. Like, hold on. Watch. And it's like, okay, now it does it. What the fuck ever. Whatever. All right. Oh my god, this is so painful. Oh, I want Lepton so badly. You know, they could release it. Valve, you could just release Lepton. We don't need the Steam frame for Lepton to still be useful to us. So if you want to just release it on its own, I would be fine with that. I would be okay. I would be okay with that. Okay, you know what? We're gonna burn. We're gonna burn some shit. Got brought to Steam, PlayStation, and Switch last year. You can play it, no issues. Nice. Okay, I probably have to burn a bunch of why are these here? I set my shit to burn this shit automatically. What the fuck? I gotta burn off all the 3 stars too. What was I trying to pull last time? I don't even remember. God damn. Yeah, I was trying to pull something. Okay. Burn all that shit. Friend point summons? Oh, could be. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Let's see what kind of murder we can get up to at the hot springs. Apocalypse Plant 1999. Man, that title screen was able to animate no issue. At first, there was a tiny glimmer. Then, a few moments later, there was an explosion. It sucked in everything nearby, then blew it all away. Trees were knocked down, rivers dried up, entire buildings disappeared without a trace. Wind raged on at 100 meters per second. This must be what it's like on Venus, she thought. It's no use! I can't get any closer! Jeez, this output is insane! This was supposed to be a simple disaster, not an actual freaking apocalypse! Her shouting disappeared into the wind, her voice failing to reach anyone else's ears. At this time, it seemed like she was the only one who could stop this unprecedented disaster, however. Shooting it doesn't work, hitting it doesn't work, kicking it doesn't work! It's like this thing doesn't obey the laws of the universe at all! High-density magical energy invades the Earth's surface as temperatures rise with no sign of slowing. The magical energy in the atmosphere is reverting from pseudo-ether, the fifth imaginary factor, to true ether, the fifth true theoretical factor. All this fucking jargon, man, it's crazy. This is definitely written by Nasu, you can tell. Endless analysis followed by endless rejection. Unending investigation followed by unending rejection. The thing is, I make fun. I make fun, but like I think I kind of write like this too. So I can't even like I'm making fun because it's like I'm making fun of myself. The fucking purple prose is just, it's so cringy, but I know, I get it, man, I get it. You want to flex the imagery. You want to pad out the paragraphs because you're like, well, if I don't write like fucking like 8 paragraphs per page, then like it's not gonna feel right. They're gonna read through it too quickly, and then they're gonna feel like, oh, well, this kind of like came out of nowhere. What's that all about? No, that's not the pacing that I want. So I'm gonna write it to be just like a slog to read through so that it just takes long for people to read, and then they'll feel like, oh, I've been through so much, and the pacing is like, it's metered and measured, and it's not too quick, it's not fan fiction-y in its pacing, and it's like, oh, but my guy, you just gotta lock in. You gotta lock in, bro. You getting FPS hiccups in this game? Yeah, Vic, you were there! You were there last time when we were playing this game. You know what's going on. You know that Waydroid, it borked itself, so now it can't play games correctly anymore. The ideals that a writer has to go through. Yeah, and then what's their ultimate reward? No one gives a shit because no one likes to read. Yeah, people say that they care about writing. They only care about writing when it comes to writing that exists in visual mediums. So like, but they don't actually care about like they don't care about written word. All right, they could care less about like the writing that's in books and shit. If it's not connected to. If it's not writing in a screenplay, or if it's not writing in a manga or comic book or even a light novel, like as long as there's pictures somewhere, people can find ways to care. But if it's just straight literary writing, no pictures, then everyone's like, oh. I was wondering if it was still doing it now. Oh yeah. Oh, it's never ending. It's never gonna stop. This is forever. This is our existence forever, unfortunately. Again, until Lepton comes out, and then hopefully it should be able to play Android games, and then I can leave Waydroid behind forever. Even though there was only one explosion, the resulting gales only continue to grow in strength. This doesn't make any sense! What the hell's going on with that star? It's been 6 hours since the crater appeared on the Earth's surface. The mountain that brought about this disaster is gone, and the damage is quickly spreading to neighboring mountains as well. This destruction probably won't stop until the human race is completely extinct. As a witness to many failed apocalypses, she could tell exactly where things were headed. There's nothing else I can do. It's too late. For that matter, I'm not gonna make it out of this alive either. There's no way to stop it, and unless it is stopped, there will be no future for anyone. Before dawn, the country of Japan will vanish. In a few days, all the other countries will do the same. Tonight, in 1999, the world will come to an end starting from an insignificant corner of the Earth. 1999? Oh, man. Oh, God. Everyone's hungry for their Y2K nostalgia right now, man. God damn. I mean, hey, we're playing a 2003 era game during the weekday stream, so I can't even really say I'm not a part of the problem. God damn my hair, dude. I'm gonna get my hair cut soon, and like I mentioned, I'm actually gonna get it like styled. I'm not just gonna get it cut short. I'm actually gonna get like a legit haircut, and again, I need to warn you guys about that because when I show up with it actually like, you know, made into a proper hairdo and not just being cut short, it's gonna be a shock to your guys' systems, and I'm gonna need you guys to be emotionally prepared for it, okay? Tonight, with the stars twinkling in the sky. Oh, that was okay. That was a little awkward. I should have just read the rest of it. Even has a 2K hairstyle. I don't. This is not a 2K. This is just don't give a shit hair. Remember the Sun newspaper? It's the end of days prediction. That made me very anxious at the time. I was like 8 around Y2K, so I didn't give a shit. I think I heard people talking about it, but I didn't give a shit. I was like, whatever. The Robin saw it. Magicians only live twice. Welcome to Kumano Hot Springs. Hot Springs episode, let's go! Oh, we're going in already. Damn, okay. Just going in raw. No warning, no nothing. Okay. Ah, so peaceful. Nothing bad could ever happen here. So these are the Kumano Mountains. Okay, I'm out of the Ray Road. I'm seeing a huge mountain. What the fuck is a Ray Road? When have we ever called it a Ray Road? Yes. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh god. I'm gonna have to find all of the voices again. And unfortunately, I did do a little bit of I'm doing a personal project, and I did do some recording for it today, and so my voice is a little worn out from doing it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Wording may sound so real. I think it was 11 at the. I was 11 at the time. Ha. Ugh. Yeah, even if I was 11, I don't think I would have cared, because I would have still been like, hey man, I got kid shit to do. Can't be worried about the end of the world when I've got to learn how to ollie, man. Too important, man. Ah, my hair is really bugging me tonight. For real, I'm getting this bitch cut soon, and then again, it's gonna be emotionally traumatizing for you guys. So you know, enjoy the moppy mess while you can.
Yes, Senpai. The race shift went through without a hitch. Your success rate remains as impressive as ever. According to Shiba, this latest singularity is very small and poses almost no danger, which is why no other servants or even our trusty Fu have come along.
So it's just me and Mash at the hot spring? Hey, yo, let's go. Looking like a 2000s reality show hair, not gonna lie. It is not! What are you talking about? It is not reality show hair, man. Reality show hair from the 2000s, guys. With I would have like the frosted tip spiked hair. That would be reality show hair from the 2000s. Stop giving a damn about it after the 2010 prediction. 2012. Wait. So you stopped caring about Y2K after 2012? What? I think you meant something different, but the way you worded it sounded like you were saying that you stopped caring about Y2K once 2012 passed by.
So like Da Vinci said, consider this a well-deserved carefree mini hot springs vacation. That being said, let me just make sure of something. Do you remember your briefing in the command room?
I was in REM, if that's what you're asking.
So we discovered this new singularity on a Japanese mountain range. Specifically, the year is 2001, and the range is in Toyama Prefecture. Given your age, Relly, I'd guess it's just a little before your time.
No, what? Huh? A little before 2000? How old are we supposed to be? Bruh, that is not before my time. Thank you very much, little girl.
Anyway, we've observed that it's definitely a singularity, but it's very small and it shouldn't last very long. Trismegistus says it should close up on its own in about 7 days, and we're not seeing any signs of mystics or magical energy anywhere. Basically, it's a singularity that's practically identical to reality in terms of time and space. Usually, we just let this kind of minor distortion go away on its own, but cases like this, where we know for sure it's safe to visit, are exceptionally rare. That makes this the perfect ray shift sample case, and it should make a great experience for our field operatives too. That's why your mission this time will be to see if you can discover any anomalies in a completely danger-free singularity. We're hoping it'll help you hone your investigative skills. Think of it like trying to solve a real-world mystery novel. We know you've been taking on a lot of tough missions lately, so while we can't give you carte blanche to stretch your wings, this should at least be a laid-back opportunity to learn some new things. You see, and this is the best part, this latest singularity is located at... Da Vinci is a homie. She looking out for us and like, hey, yo, man, you want a really easy job where you could basically just goof off with your wife at a hot springs? Let's go. Let's see. No, I mean the end of the world predictions. I see. 2012 was a funny year for me. My neighbor actually built a shelter. Yeah, people want the world to end, man. I tell you. Forgotten Ritsuka is stuck in his 17 to 18 since the Lost Belt started. Man. All I remember was it was a book they were selling before the Doomsday Mayan date. I remember the 2012 movie. I mean, if you allowed yourself to give in to the stupidity of it, like, it was fun. It was a fun time. He's a 2001 kid since Lost Belt starts in 2018. God, what a fucking baby. Let's see. That's right! This is the little-known but highly esteemed Kumano Hot Springs, said to be the home of a legendary secret spring.
Da Vinci did say something about that, didn't she? You look really happy about this, Mash.
Do I? I'm sorry, Senpai. I've always liked Japan, and I suppose getting to visit a historic hot spring in there got me a little excited.
Aw, so cute.
Ahem! Testing. Okay, looks like we're coming in loud and clear. This is great. It looks like you two are at the base of the mountain right now. The singularity covers this entire mountain range, but the Kumano Hot Springs Inn is right in the center. Let's start by making your way to that inn. I gave Mash some money that should cover your expenses. Check back in with us once you get to a room, okay? There'll probably be other tourists on the trail, so we should refrain from calling too much while you're outside. Oh, right. It's May in the singularity, so it's peak travel season.
Are they... Okay, so is this like a new thing they're trying to do, where they're trying to be all dynamic with the character sprites and the camera movements and stuff? Because Mash is like, you know, she's off to the side, her sprite is zoomed in on, so she's not just like standing in the middle of the frame. And then they had like the camera zoom over towards Da Vinci and she showed up behind Mash. Like, is this FGO trying to be fancy? Is this FGO's way of trying to match up to like Arknights and Zenless Zone Zero, being like, hey, we can do stuff. God, this fucking game, I tell you, man. Dynamic sprites is a thing, yeah. Been there for a while in the newer stories. Wow, they're so cute. They're so cute. They're trying to be big boys. I mean, they are big boys, but in age only, not in terms of gameplay. So funny. Technically 2 years have already passed since Lost Belt 7. They're 5 months off from 2020. Oh shit.
We'll need to be careful not to stand out among all the people coming here to hike the mountains. Caldea might be an international organization, but it's still a highly clandestine research facility.
We look just like any other tourist. We'll be fine. We're just a couple of hot spring nuts. She's like,
couple? He said couple. Oh, goodness gracious.
Dynamic portraits has been a visual novel thing. Should see how Witch of the Holy Night does it. I know it's like that in actual visual novels, but like FGO has always been this. It's always been just like the characters in the middle of the frame and a text box with a background. It's never been more than that. I know that, like, especially newer visual novels are definitely trying to be a little bit more fancy with it. I mean, hell, like Doki Doki Literature Club came out and like showed you that you can do shit with visual novels that you really shouldn't be able to do. Because I think Dan Salvato even said that he did stuff with the Rempi engine, which like really you're kind of not supposed to be able to do unless you just kind of like break and bend the engine to do shit that it was never intended to be able to make happen. So yeah, visual novel fanatics are wild on these little effects. I mean, I'm sure because it's like, you know, you can't really do much else, man, because at the end of the day, like the core mechanics of a visual novel is that, like, you know, you're majority reading, you know, what's happening and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, you could like use something like Unity or Unreal to make a visual novel, I guess. You know, it would just be kind of silly to do so. But you could like you could do stuff with the visuals to make it like crazy. But yeah, I don't really have a further deeper point to that, so I'm just gonna move on. Shit, I didn't even read that.
I'm surprised we haven't actually seen anyone else so far, not even any hikers. I don't see any trails here either. I wonder if we took a wrong turn somewhere.
I would have thought there'd be a guide to show us to the inn. Hang on, I think I hear footsteps behind us.
It must be a hiker or a tourist. Let's ask them if they know the way. Hello, excuse me.
Oh, this guy matters so little, he doesn't even get an eyeless model. He just gets a silhouette.
Sorry to bother you, but we're trying to find the hot springs, and we seem to have lost our way. Do you know how to get there? Even just pointing us in the right direction would be a big help.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. It's just silly. I can't take it seriously. It's so funny. And also, this game is still being presented in like fucking 720p. So like they zoom in to these fucking sprites and they're still blurry as shit. Man, come on. So I'm assuming this guy is a character from the novel. Holy shit. Does he have NPC energy for days? Like if he's supposed to be important, I would not be able to tell. I'm just gonna use my normal voice because that's all he radiates is just man. He's just guy dude. If you're looking for the hot springs on this mountain, then you must be headed to the Kumano Inn. Guess you two are psychics looking to get rich quick too then. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes. I can tell you're really good too. I've had a lot of interesting experiences, so I've got an eye for these things. Then again, you don't look like you're here for the money. It seems like whatever brought you here is more complicated than that. I can tell.
You think we're psychics?
How the heck did he figure all that out? Oh, did I get it wrong? Then I guess you're just ordinary tourists, same as me. Sorry for getting carried away and jumping to conclusions. My name's Shizuki Sojiuro. Shizuki. That is a name I've never heard before. Shizuki. I've heard of Suzuki. And I've heard of like, you know, yeah, but never Shizuki. Shizuki Sojiuro. Sojiuro. That is an awkward name. Sojiuro. I feel like naming conventions for characters in Japanese media from like again like the 80s and 90s are a lot different from how they are now. Like that is not a name you would hear in like a modern anime or video game or visual novel. I'm staying at the same hot spring inn you two are looking for. I was just out for a walk to get some exercise. Sounds like you two are lost if you're looking for directions. You don't say. You don't say. Do we sound lost? Because we asked for directions. Wow. Check out the brain on Shizuki. That is some high quality people die when they're killed shit right there. Luckily, we ran into each other then. I can show you the way to the inn, at least part of the way.
That'd be great. Thank you. I'm Mash Curialite, and this is...
Rally. Nice to meet you, Relly and Mash. You must be from abroad, Mash. Anyway, the inn's owner will be thrilled to get even more international guests. I guess the good word about Japanese hot springs is spreading far and wide.
International guests? You mean there are others here besides us?
Oh yeah, lots. You'll see when you get to the inn. There's some peculiar stuff going down there now, and not all of it good.
I see. Are the Kumano hot springs that popular? This is our first time here, so...
Popular? No, just interesting. If anything, I'd say they're pretty unpopular. I'm sorry, that was a poor choice of words. Let me rephrase that. In fact, why don't I tell you more about what makes the Kumano hot springs so interesting on the way there? Do tell! Please, let us walk and talk. Take this with a grain of salt, but word has it that the Kumano hot springs have 5 secret springs that'll grant wishes. The trick is, you have to soak it in them all by yourself first thing in the morning. There was even a magazine article about it a long time ago. Thanks to that, the springs used to be hugely popular up to a year or two ago, but now things are very different. That sounds like a holy grail might be mixed up in this. Sorry, I'm gonna play HSR tonight, but just stopping by for the algorithms. The algorithms. How's it going, Cybic? Appreciate you stopping in for the algorithms, I guess. Have fun with, what is that, Star Rail? Very nice. Yeah. Waydroid is still borked. Love it. You love to see it. This is actually the main guy from the game, but older. The game actually alternated between him and the two main girls, not really making one the main character. I see. Just a drive-by hauler. Drive-by! Drop down.
Soichiro, what kind of wishes are being granted? Do the springs really grant anything people ask for?
No, nothing like that, unfortunately. The Kumano hot springs have only ever granted one kind of wish each, so really it's less like they make wishes come true and more like they have very potent restorative effects. There's the spring of youth, the spring of romance, the spring of male transformation, the spring of happy home life, and the spring of stiff shoulder annihilation. Yo, can I get a little bit of that? Because my neck is killing me, bro. What is the spring of male transformation? What the fuck is that? Is that like the opposite of the spring that Ranma fell into? Only one of these 5 springs is open each day, so the idea is that people come and stay overnight on the day when the spring they want to soak in is open. Though I also heard that some people would stay a whole week so they could try out all the springs. Greedy people, I take it. This is the greed they spoke of in the Bible. The stiff shoulders annihilation one doesn't sound nearly as impressive. What are you talking about? That's the one that I want the most. Fuck you. Oh yes, very greedy, but that's not always a bad thing. It's good to have lots of things you want. I could take a page from them myself. I'm so bland and boring that I don't have any wants or needs whatsoever. I have no strong feelings one way or another. If I die, tell my wife hello. Wait, hold on. I want to check. Is that YouTube video? Has it still been able to maintain that 50-50 ratio for the likes to dislikes? Hold on. Futurama. I have no strong. The neutral.
What are your thoughts?
No! Wait. Oh no. This is the one.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Yes, it's still at 50-50 likes to dislikes. Oh, I love it. Sometimes the internet could come together and actually make something happen. Oh, I have no strong feelings about this fact one way or the other, actually. I feel very neutral about it. His whole thing in the game was that he was really out of touch with the world. Man tried to get out of places through open windows, and he thought that every student had a teacher. Okay. Boys just kind of on the spectrum, I guess. Let's see. Of course, you'd also need considerable money to begin with for a stay like that. It's not a cheap inn by any means. Anyway, this should do it. Sorry, but this is as far as I go. The inn's about a 5-minute walk from here, up that way. I've got something I need to find right now, but I'm sure I'll see you two later at the hot springs.
So Chihiro just headed back down again. Now I feel a little bad. It must have been a lot of trouble to take us this far up the mountain, and he wasn't even going this way.
He really went out of his way. I don't know, he didn't seem out of breath at all. We could also decide to be on the spectrum and not just pick up what it is that she's putting down.
He has a very mysterious air about him, doesn't he? He seems so earnest, but there's also something very easygoing about him. Anyway, we're almost at the inn now, but there's no need to rush. Let's take it slow and enjoy the walk.
God, I am so fucking hungry, dude. I have it. Oh, okay. You know what? I was gonna save these for later, but like, oh no. But I wanna save them for later when I'm well, no. Nah, man, I'm fucking hungry. I'm gonna munch on some of them. I've got these jalapeno cheddar hip peas, which is a flavor of hip peas that I have not seen before. So I decided to grab them while I saw them at the store. All right, I'm gonna snack for 1 second. So just give me a second here. This is also, unfortunately, I have to reveal, this is how fast I can eat snacks. I am such a fucking snacker. I hate it so much because I will eat, if I have snacks in the house, I will eat all of them until they're all gone before eating actual real food. Because I can just grab them real quick and then just like shove them into my black hole of a mouth. And it doesn't matter what they are. They could be chips, they could be grapes, they could be baby carrots, they could be protein bars, they could be nuts, they could be like apples. It could be anything. As long as I could grab it real quick and just start like shoving it into my face, I will eat, and I will eat them all. It's a problem. I know it is. But I think if I stop, I will literally die. So it's my curse. It is my albatross to bear. All right. Nope. I must continue. Hold. And these are actually really good. Again, this is a flavor of hip peas that I've never seen before, so I'm glad they are good. They've got a good, like, strong jalapeno flavor. And it's crazy because I've seen hip peas like in a lot of stores. I remember when they first started showing up, I only saw them in like the health food stores, and then all of a sudden they're in like fucking Walmart and Fry's and you know, even like snack rooms or vending machines and shit. And I'm like, God damn, let's go hip peas. I can feel, yeah, they're going into a black hole and satiating no hunger within me. Oh. Okay. I think I should be good for at least a second. 20 minutes after parting ways with Shizuki Sojio.
I hate to admit it, but...
Yep, we're lost.
Yes. And just when we were almost at the end, too. I'm so sorry, Senpai. I should have been more on top of things. Let me get out my compass. No, on second thought, I'll just call Da Vinci and have her navigate us to... Huh?
Oh no, communications are down. Who would have ever thunk it?
I can't get through. That's odd. There haven't been any magical energy disturbances. And Shiba's observation results still say no signs of danger in this space-time, so... Wait, huh? No future for humankind in this space-time?
Look out, Mash. Something's coming this way.
Oh. Enemy contact! contact. I can't believe I didn't notice them until they were this close. But right now, we need to fight back. There are no civilians in the vicinity. Awaiting your orders, Master.
Alko, the main girl from The Witch of the Holy Night, is Nasu's base for every main heroine he wrote after. She is lovable. Is she? So is she the proto Altria then? What the fuck is all of this? This is a special quest that will not use your usual party setups. You can use auto setup to easily set up a party suited to this quest. What? That will not use your no. No, I'm going eligible yeah. I'm gonna okay. What did it say? I have to have mash? Mash necessary. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and put mash there. Where's she at? There she is. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to bring a berserker. Let's bring a berserker. See. I mean, I guess I'll just bring Morgan. Why not? Okay. And then here we'll do, let's see. Oh, where's the hold on. Where's it at? Where is it at? There it is. There we go. Okay. And then you get this one. There we go. You can turn this off in settings. They offer to automatically set your party in some quests now. That's stupid. Why would anyone ever do that? Auto's not very good, is it now? Basically picks your newest and strongest character. If the enemy is unknown, it just picks the characters you have grailed. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Don't want it, don't need it. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Hey. I like this music. I really like that rolling bass line. That that's sick. I like it. I enjoy what's happening here. Oh, here we go. Here we go with our slideshow. Oh boy. Okay. Hold. Hell yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this and a little bit of this. Red Dead Redemption. Ooh. Oh no, Spider Lady. Oh wow. She's actually way more caked up than all the rest of the enemies we've faced so far. Alright, what bullshit do you have going on? Increase resistance to all attacks for 10 turns. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we'll do a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. It's a little Morgan Brave chain. Oh yeah, that did nothing. Yeah. So I'm assuming I just have to try and survive this this fight. Jesus Christ. Everything looks terrible. Oh, I'm done. Okay, never mind. Well then. Good stuff. The lag, yep. Fortunately, it's terminal. I have terminal lagma. Hey. Listen. I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter for something. I might as well be canceled for being an absolute joke slayer. What kind of monster is this? This isn't a living creature. Is it a ghost or something? Nope, stay back. Personal space.
Master, use a command spell on me. I can use my noble phantasm at maximum power to blow away all this smoke. I'm afraid it'll damage the nearby trees too, but at least it will let us see what it is we're dealing with.
Wait a second. Why is Mash wearing like her first ascension outfit? The one where she's got like no armor on. I mean, it lets me see more of her like thighs, so I'm cool with that, but it's like, what happened? I'm assuming I'm gonna learn if I can finally ever get to the 7th Lost Belt. Whoa.
Hit the brakes. That's a smart call, but don't do it. The ground around here could collapse under your feet. I'd save the ground pounding for a last resort if I were you.
Oh, well, we definitely know that's not Amelia Watson, at the very least. That light, is it a ray shift?
Good point. I'm sorry, I should have known better. At any rate, may I ask who you are? Me? I'm a tourist. Yeah, I'm just a passing tourist making a little trip around the world. You look like you're in trouble. Don't worry, I've got this. We've all got to look out for each other. Now let's hurry up and take care of this thing.
Had to do something. Basically, Alco is more like Reen than anything. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, I can see it in her. I can see it in her design. No, stop. Oh, and she's a foreigner. I see. I get it. Okay, what kind of noble what kind of noble phantasm does she have? Is she arts, buster, or quick? She looks like she's probably arts, I feel. And I have to have mash, right? Yes. Okay. So, let's see. Gotta find her again. There she is. And then, so if she's gonna be my DPS, I gotta figure out what support to bring along with her. Oh, and I really need to build Benny. I need to build Benny Enma. Because she fucking hits like a truck. Especially since, don't I have her MP2? I do. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do that at some point. Alright, well, since I don't know what she is, when in doubt, go waiver. So, go ahead and do that. Wait, where's the, there it is. Okay. And then for waiver, need arts. Performance. It's way down here, though. Let's see. Actually, we want this one. There we go. Special, her MP is Art's self buff that transforms her, then it gives her a permanent Buster buff. Her Buster cards become AoE as well. Her extra card... Aha! Interesting. Alright, well, if she's primarily going to be a Buster... servant, then I guess we'll just go ahead with Merlin then. Nice. Alright. Let's go. Could have also gone with Koyanskaya, but I mean, come on. Come on. Merlin's still or Ash. I think isn't Ash a Buster support? I think I need to try and use her a little bit more. Holy effects, Batman. Oh, does she not? Wait. Unable to use noble oh. Well, god damn it. Her buff is literally called plot armor. Is it? Or what, one of her skills? Load magic bullet, magic circuit. Anti-enforcement, wish on the starry night, trickle down, make it count. Huh. Oh, when she transfer. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, so what do these shits do? Apply 3 magic bullets. 1 is expended during every normal attack. During extra attacks to increase attack based on... Okay. Increase MP gauge for all allies against these stars for... Huh, okay. Crit strength and restore HP each turn and apply... Oh, and apply plot armor. What's the merits depending? Huh. Okay then. You know what? Do it. Wait, select a target. Alright, well, you know what? Since Merlin is the only one who will actually have class disadvantage, let's go ahead and give it to him. Nice. Okay. Well, let's see what she's got. I wish I could appreciate her attack animations more, but that's impossible. There's literally no way. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay. Alright. Now we're gonna do a little bit of that. And then a little bit of that. And then a little bit of that. Hydration. And I'm all out of water. Wish the Steam machine had a release date? I do too. I wish the Steam frame had a release date as well, so that I could actually get my hands on Leptin and not have to be dealing with this Waydroid crap. MP sealed. Hallelujah. Look how smooth the animation was right there. Why is it so smooth during the MPs? Oh, it's so shit. Holy kick, Batman. I like this music that they have playing. Is this the music that actually would play in the game? It sounds like visual novel music, so I would believe it. They want you to see Super Alco, the red-haired fighter. Oh, that sounds hot.
There we go, easy peasy.
Well, look at that! Look at them like doing the slides and like changing doing the soft fades to different positions or poses for the sprites. They're trying so hard, and it's adorable.
You're pretty strong, Shield Girl. Are you one of those servants I've heard about? You're pretty strong too, of course. Those were summoning spells, right? I'm impressed. I know those aren't easy. The stronger the familiar, the more physical and mental energy it takes out of the summoner. It can even wear away at your very identity. A light, yet heavy heart that isn't easily swayed by any kind of desire. That's what an acquaintance of mine told me you need to be a good summoner, and it looks like that's you to a T. The kind of person you'd find anywhere, and yet there's nobody else quite like you.
Thanks? She doesn't seem like a bad person, but may I ask who you are?
Oh, right, I still haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Alzaki Aoko. I'm a mage, just like you, though I'm a free agent, not affiliated with anyone. How about you? If you're both here together, I'm guessing someone sent you. Can you at least give me a broad idea of who? I think we'd both like to at least know if we should consider each other friend or foe.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. We told her the bare minimum. Hopefully that's enough. That's about it.
I think that's the most concise explanation we can give you about Chaldea. Is there anything you're still not clear on? Nope, that was a 10 out of 10 explanation. I wish I had someone like you as my assistant. Though I do have to ask, are you two actually mages? Because if so, I'm amazed you keep all that up on goodwill alone.
They saved my life before. We do our best to help good people.
Damn, seriously? I never know what to say to people who are actually just nice. Miss Alzaki? Please, there's no need to be formal. Call me Alco. Okay, Alco. I just wanted to say thank you again for helping us. I don't know what we would have done without your magecraft. Were those magic bullets?
You had to see some of the funniest slides. There's one where Da Vinci slowly slides in as a character is talking about her behind her back. That sounds cute. I like that.
That's right. I can convert magical energy into physical mass and fire it like, well, bullets.
Oh, so she's Yusuke. She's old Yusuke Urameshi with her old spirit bullets.
That's pretty much all I can do, though. I can't make anything else with magical energy, and I've never been good at complicated spells for messing with nature or whatever. Still, when it comes to firing bullets, I'm pretty sure I'm as good as they come. That's what it's like for you with summoning too, right, Relly?
Yep, that's all I can do. But at the same time, it's all I need.
Your familiar summons and their spirit origins were as solid as a giant tree. If I ever die and came back as a heroic spirit, I might not mind getting worked to the bone if a summoner like you were to call on me.
I'll work it to the bone, all right. I mean, hey, it's just mana transference, okay? It's just mana transference. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Just supplying her with mana. I could have sworn I saw you emerge from a burst of light before.
Really? You sure you weren't just seeing things? I mean, what do you think I was doing? Teleporting or something? Besides, shake my hand. See, I'm a real life person, right?
I mean, just because I can touch you doesn't mean that you're not a servant. Ask me how I know. Hey, yeah, it's way more delicate than I expect from a demon of destruction. I've never seen a human fly, but what?
What are you, the naturally oblivious type who puts his foot in his mouth? If you're looking for a straight man for your comedy routine, I'm happy to play along. How about I start by blasting you down into the bedrock? I'm sorry, Senpai has a habit of running his mouth when he meets someone he trusts. I see, so you're used to tanking for him in more ways than one, huh? I understand. I have 2 friends that are the same way.
You still haven't told us what you're doing here, Alco.
I'm sightseeing, of course. You 2 said you're headed for the Kumano Hot Springs, right? Mind if I tag along? I only just got here, so I'm still getting my bearings. Would it be okay if I joined you? That sounds great to me. But since we can't contact Caldia right now, I'll go along with whatever you decide, Master.
Why not? We've already come this far together. Funny thing that Alco comes from his novel from before the adult stuff in Type Moon, so is from the time it wasn't even a thing. I guarantee it's a thing now. I mean, not officially, but those fans, I tell you, those Nasuverse fans, they are a wild bunch.
Awesome! I owe you one. I actually lost my license and wallet, so I didn't know what I was going to do. Thanks, Relly and Mash. When we get to the inn, I'll be counting on you to check me in as well. Yay!
I love Mash's smiles. They make me happy. Holy loading screens, Batman. Ooh. See, how come the character sprites can't be this highly detailed? And, like, the resolution on this image is actually relatively high. At least comparatively so. So, man, come on. I do like this. I do like all the music that I've been hearing in this event, though. So if this is all the music from the game, the visual novel, that's nice. I like it. Ooh, I like that little like trill, whatever that was. Ring. Oh, they got like a little dining area that's got like full window walls on there. That's nice. We finally made it.
Yes, and what a beautiful building. I'd heard these hot springs were popular, but this is even grander than I had imagined. It really feels like a marriage of architecture between historical carpentry and modern steel construction. Oh crap, this place is bad news. People have died here, no question. Did you say died? We should disguise ourselves just to be safe. Call me, Suse Ritsuka from now on.
Ritsuka, you say?
So you want us to use disguises and fake names? But we didn't bring anything we could use for disguises. This works, right? Relax, I'll take it off as soon as I know it's safe to.
She's a special little ass. Paper bag for a mask. Where have I seen that before?
I'm an unestablished psychic. As a spiritual exercise, I only speak 1 sentence a day. That's enough of a cover story. Come on, let's go inside.
They gave her a completely different font. This place is nice. Yeesh. So this is the Kumano Inn and the Kumano Hot Springs. It's pretty big, but it basically looks like a normal hot spring inn. This does not look like a normal hot spring inn. This is like, this is a 5-star hotel right here, man. I mean, not to say that hot spring inn can't be 5-star hotels, but this looks like a Western style hot spring, or not a Western style hotel, which hot spring inns typically are not. Hot spring inns are typically ryokans, which are traditional Japanese style inns.
There are some people hanging out here, probably other guests.
What the? Spishy? What? What are all y'all doing here? Oh, it's you. Okay, bye.
I see Sojioro.
Sojioro
Made it back here ahead of us, though he just went back into the back of the inn.
The sign says Old Inn. Maybe that's where the hot springs are. Maybe he went to the springs after all that walking. I could use a soak myself. What the heck?
Oh, who are you people? Sorry, but we're all booked. I've got too many special guests gathered here this week to waste my time with regular ones. Go on, get out of here. Huh? What are you talking about?
So I guess by the name of Seizki staying here?
Yes, what does that have to do with you and me? Hold it, proprietor. Can't you tell those people are here for the same reason as us? I mean, one of them's clearly not normal, and as far as I'm concerned, the more rivals, the better. The more people there are around when I win, the better I'll be able to prove that I, Ishtarine Tosaka, am the best psychic and curse hunter in America, if not the whole world.
What?
Ishtar! No wonder I thought you looked so much like yourself. Did you come here from Chaldea? Or were you summoned locally to... Huh? Do I know you? Oh, I see. You must be a fan of mine. You must have misheard my name and it stuck with you all this time, huh? Well, lucky for you, I'm very generous to my fans, so I'm willing to overlook it.
Oh, Ishtarine. Ishtarine. I get it. Game is actually getting a movie this year by Ufotable. Ah, God, is that why it's literally taking us half a decade to get the Genshin anime?
But from now on, honey, remember that it's Ishtarine, not Ishtar. My father named me Ishtar, and my nickname in high school was Reen the Exorcist, so put them together and you get Ishtarine. You can also call me Jolene. Jolene.
Are you a living person then?
Huh? Do I look like a ghost to you? Of course I'm alive. You know, you're being weirdly forward too. Have we met somewhere before? Senpai, it's hard to believe, but it looks like Ishtarine really is from this time period. I've heard of coincidental resemblances, but this is on a whole other level. Anyway, be reasonable, proprietor. We might all be here for fame and fortune, but that's not the only reason we're here. Those blessed with psychic abilities have an obligation to save spirits that who still suffer in this world. Like they say, 2 heads are better than 1, bills beat change, and there's no such thing as having too much firepower, don't you think? You make a good point, Ishtarine. How could I say no to that? Very well then, this may put us over capacity, but I'll accept these newcomers joining the fray. Welcome, you 3. I'm Kumanoin Yoshisuke, the proprietor of the Kumano Inn. Thank you so much for choosing to stay at our humble establishment. Now come on in, even though I was literally about to boot your asses out onto the doorstep. This next part probably goes without saying, but please bear with me. It's tradition, after all. 2 years ago, our humble inn began seeing regular paranormal phenomena. Ghosts, as lay people would put it. Thanks to that, our once glorious inn has fallen on tough times and can barely attract enough guests to stay afloat. So, as a countermeasure, we reach out to people who have experience resolving paranormal problems and promise to reward them if they should succeed with ours. In other words, everyone who stays here must be a psychic. It also means that if you're going to stay with us, you need to be able and willing to exorcise any kind of ghost you encounter. If that all sounds fair, then you can sign the hotel register right here. What the hell is up with this guy? I don't trust this guy at all. I don't see any other choice. This guy seems super shady, but I guess I'll just have to sign the hotel register. And now we have been cursed. Great. Mr. Relly, Miss Mash, and Miss Suseritska. Very good. I like how she went through all that hullabaloo, all that hoopla about like the bag mask and coming up with alternate names and identities, and we just write our actual shit down in the book. We suck at this. Then as your first test, great, now we can introduce you to your rivals. This is everyone I could find in the lobby. This is Bazet. She's a self-proclaimed tough-as-nails psychic who prides herself on keeping her cool no matter what the situation. Though if you ask me, the steel's not in her heart, but her fists. Well, you're not wrong. My heart is as hard as they come. Keeping your cool at all times is what lets you deal with the final knockout blow to a tough ghost. This is Karen. She calls herself the Exorcist's exorcist. I think it means if exorcists eat ghosts for breakfast, she eats those exorcists for breakfast. I just happened to find my way here. I'm a very pious nun, but my real profession is in exorcising demons. But demons and evil spirits don't have any money on them, so something has to pay the bills, right? Now, Ryoki here isn't an exorcist, but she is paying an exorbitant amount of money to stay here. What a delightful little diversion. I would say I'm glad I came here with my family, if I wasn't worried about it being a bad influence on my daughter. Oh, my family and I have reserved the entire 5th floor, so please don't bother us there, okay?
That's not shady.
And finally, we have this creepy girl giving off major stalker vibes who followed Ryogi here. I still don't know what her name is. I'm Fujinone the Twister. Please let me know if you run into any jars you can't open or unsightly steel girders. I'll twist them away as if they were never there.
Very interesting quirk. A very specific type of quirk, kind of like Deku's mom. Deku's mom's quirk is the ability to be able to attract small objects towards her body. So yeah, I don't think that's why I like My Hero Academia's like whole quirk system, or just like the quirks in general, because some of them could just be so utterly stupid. And but finding out ways in which you can like make them into a viable weapon against villains is just kind of fun. I like that. Apparently Deku's mom couldn't figure out a way to make attracting small objects to her work for fighting crime, but I don't know, some people out there are able to make it work. Deku's mom had that quirk. She did. So if she ever needed to grab the remote, you know, she just had to make it happen. Or if she needed something, you know, a certain other something that was a small object, because of the fact that, you know, Deku's dad seems to not be anywhere around. Also do that too. I think gives the idea of this world of which that this is the world? Probably.
Wait just a moment, please. I still have more to say first.
Ahem. As you can see, she literally just was like, all right, I'm killing him in his sleep tonight.
As you can see, I've brought in first-rate exorcists from all walks of life, so there's really no place for any third-rate exorcists who are all bark and no bite. So if you're going to stay with us, I'll need you to prove you have what it takes to deal with ghosts.
Also, what the hell are you talking about this place being full and booked? There's only like 5 people here, and this place is massive. What are you even talking about?
Good point. If they can't even defend themselves, we definitely can't let them go near the big 5 ghost stories.
Which we could prove by...
I'd like you 3 to resolve a haunting in the mountain behind the inn. There's an abandoned mining site unaffiliated with our inn there, and some nasty spirits have supposedly taken up residence inside. Anyone who walks in comes back crawling on the ground like a zombie. It turned out they were no longer able to walk because their leg bones had rotted away from the inside out. Horrible story, isn't it? Perhaps there's still some corrosive gas lingering there or something. Anyway, that's how this area came to be known as Hell's Pavilion. Impressive, no? So you're saying we can stay here if we exorcise the evil spirits in that mine?
Oh, come now, don't be silly. You're exorcist, right? Of course you can exorcise evil spirits. That would hardly be a test of your skills. No, these sorts of things, we have always been all about competition. So I'm going to have you compete with another exorcist to see which of you can purify Hell's Pavilion the quickest. Would you do the honors, miss?
All I know about Deku's dad is just that he could breathe fire.
So he's Endeavor's brother. Because obviously every character who's fire related in My Hero Academia is related to Endeavor. I still can't believe that bullshit. People were like, oh, that one character's probably related to Endeavor, or is Todoroki's brother. And I'm like, why? Because and then it turned out to be true. I'm like, God damn it, man, come on.
I know I said I wouldn't exorcise any made-up ghosts, but if I'm going up against a real mage, that's a different story. You clock tower mages never change. You're inhuman creatures that will cross oceans just to get their hands on mystics. Usurpers who would rather ruin other people's magecraft than improve your own, all in the name of maintaining their so-called dignity. If there's any place in this world you belong, it's the deepest bowels of hell.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Which they mentioned that if Deku had a quirk, it would be one of the 2 or some combination of the 2, which made me imagine him walking around with floating little balls of fire. That would be fun. Still gotta watch season 3, even if I heard the outrage about the ending. Season 3 is really good. Seasons 1, 2, and 3 of My Hero Academia are really good. Season 4 was, I still liked it. It didn't reach the emotional highs of season 2 and 3 for me, but I thought it was still good. Everyone thought season 5 sucked. I admired what season 5 did in terms of practically like redefining or re-examining shonen heroism and like what other aspects of heroism there are outside of just, punching bad guys and shit. There's ways in which, once like someone is rescued, once, the hero saves the day and whatnot, there's stuff that happens after that, especially for the victims that they save, and you never think about that stuff, especially in shonen anime. So I really appreciated that season 5 like examined that and took a look at that and was like, yeah, like there's still work to be done after someone's been saved. Like just because someone was, saved from immediate danger, that doesn't mean they've been saved completely. Which is why, like, yeah, Eri is one of, like, honestly the best, or not like her character is like particularly engaging, but just like her role in the story, I think is a fantastic element of the story. Heard about the Simling thing about the quirk? Yeah. Only got done with the Hero Killer Stain and Training arc. Yeah, that was prime My Hero Academia back in the day. That was when everyone was into My Hero Academia. Now no one's into My Hero Academia. Even before the show ended, everybody hated My Hero Academia. The rules are exactly what you'd expect. Whoever exercises the most spirits wins. All right, then, go ahead and get started. I'll be praying that everything goes well. Fucking guy. Wish they had a villain. It's basically a hero, but he has main character syndrome. Yeah, that's Bakugo.
That didn't take long. Multiple unidentified hostiles approaching. I'm not seeing any signs of life or intelligence. They appear to be some kind of clusters of magical energy. Looks like there aren't any big ones. We should be able to handle this without pulling out the big guns. Let's take care of them quickly, but we'll have to pull our punches so we don't cause a cave-in.
That's all fine, but where'd our competitor go?
Oh, I'm sure she's still back at the entrance. You'd think someone so aggressive would be quicker to act, but nope, not her. She's always been a slacker. You know her, Alco? I'm afraid so. I'll introduce you once this contest is over. Assuming we're still alive, that is. In the meantime, we'll need to take down more than half of these things before she gets here, or this match is as good as lost. Huh? Then aren't we well on the way to victory already?
Won't taking out more than half be enough to guarantee our victory?
Yep, which is why we need to guarantee that first, but we can worry about the small stuff later. For now, let's blow these things away. I don't like how that shady Kumanoin Yoshisuke guy has us dancing in the palm of his hand, but seeing as how this is obviously way worse than a simple poltergeist problem, I know we'll be doing the world a favor.
Alice and Alco were roommates in their game. Nice. I mean, yeah, but this hero goes from heroism to villainism. Not Stain, he just has a vendetta against posers. Heroism to villainism. I mean, Lady Nagant was kind of like that, but not really, because she wasn't really a villain. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm like so certain that there was a character that was a hero at some point, but then turned to villainy. Or there's there's definitely a few characters who tried to become heroes and then became villains when they weren't able to. No support. You must form a party of your own servant. All support servants will not be available. So what? Please set one of the following servants as a starring member. Why are they telling me stop? Stop it! Jesus! What is all this bullshit? And what is this? You can choose a certain servant you hold. My servant. Okay. And then let's see. So if it's just berserkers, then I'll just grab me some foreigners, such as yeah. There we go. I forgot her name. Cuckoo. Yeah, I was gonna call her Coco, but yeah, no, Cuckoo. I am Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right, and then I forget what she's Buster, right? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna grab me Merlin. Or no, wait. Ash. Ash is a Buster support, right? Let's see. Increase MP gauge each turn for all allies. Blah blah blah. Increase attack. Blah blah blah. MP strength and apply guts for all allies. All right, you know what? I'll grab her anyway. Just to shake things up a little bit, because I always grab fucking Merlin. Might as well put Merlin on the back though, just to be safe. And then also we'll go ahead and throw on. There we go. And then where's Castoria? There she be. All right, and then here. Oh, wow. Already. Jesus Christ. Okay, then. I guess I do have nothing but 5 stars on here. You know what? Let's go ahead and put, still enjoy Mount Lady and Midnight? I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? Are there any 4-star foreigners? I don't think there are. Shh, they're all 5. Oh, no, wait, no. We do. We do have a 4-star wait, hold up. Nope, gotta go, regular X. There we go. And then, do I have a 4-star arts, support? I am not as familiar with my 4-star supports as I probably should be. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Everything's a-okay. Don't even worry about it. You know what? What if we do this? That Fox lady too? Yeah. Okay. This is fine. This is gonna work out great. Just you watch. Just you watch. You doubt. You doubt right now, but just you watch. Just you watch me. Oh yeah, that's why, because I can't put, You know what? No craft essences for you. You guys don't need craft essences, because we're not even gonna need any of y'all back there. Don't worry about it. Oh wait, Mountain Lady, Midnight, and that Fox Lady? Who's the Fox Lady? My Hero Academia. Are you talking about the Are you talking about the ordinary woman? That's her like literal name. Ordinary woman. The like tall girl with the green skin, the big hair, and she's like everybody loves her even though she's like just an NPC. Yes. Yeah, she's pretty great. Wait, what the fuck? Interesting. Oh, so if we use any like support skills, then we just get cursed. I see. I see what kind of game they're trying to pull here. Ordinary woman, she even has big scenes. So funny. Okay, and then just for shoots and googles, what if I just do this? Hell yeah. Let's go, Ash. She finally smiles. Holy crap. Alrighty then. I forget, Cuckoo, are you AoE? Yes, you are. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Expend 10 C stars and apply evade for a single ally. Increase. Hell yeah, there we go. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead, do a little Red Dead Redemption. Funny that this MP fries phones, but in here it only lags a little. What, Ash's MP? Which is so funny because my Waydroid has been completely gimped. Hell yeah, brother. Get out of here. Ash's MP? Really? That's so funny. God, I got a soft spot in my heart for those like old visual novel type soundtracks. It's gotta be half of them by now.
More than half, Master. We've thinned out majority of the hostiles. I'm sorry we didn't give our opponent a chance, but this means victory is as good as ours.
Uh-oh. There you go. I wouldn't be so sure. The proprietor laid out a bunch of complicated rules, but victory or defeat always boils down to one thing. Points don't matter much after that. You see, it's impossible to lose a contest if you're the only competitor left. What you talking about, Willis? Hey, whoa, chill.
She just erased all the magical energy clusters in this cave in an instant. Is this a reality marvel? But it doesn't feel like one.
It's her magecraft diddle diddle banquet of the night. Excuse me? Come again? You want to repeat that for me? Diddle diddle banquet of the night. Okay. You say so. It transforms the area around her into a world of nursery rhymes. Okay. We already have our nursery rhyme girl quota filled, so you know it's all good. You don't have to. You don't gotta do all this, you know. Reality marbles work by materializing the user's mindscape and overwriting reality for a short time. Compared to that, diddle diddle is like cheating. It cuts reality clean off, no ifs, ands, or buts. It's the manifestation of a fairy tale, something even more magical than the 5 true magics themselves. It's a ploy kickshaw, an extraordinary type of familiar that happens to be Kwonji Alice's specialty. She's the original one. Alice's whole magic is based on old Grimm Brothers stories. I knew it. That was you, Alco. Again, look at them trying to be so fancy. I had a hunch it might be you when I saw an exorcist with a paper bag over her head. So, how have you been? I've been fine, as you can see. I'm just taking a break right now. What about you? I'm surprised you're taking part in this kind of contest. What happened? Isn't it forbidden to use your magecraft in public? Hell, you even went and wasted a ploy on this. Looks like your competitive streak is worse than ever. Those two people with your clock tower mages, they don't count as part of the public. Damn, tell us how you really feel. Besides,
It doesn't matter how we got here. Now that we're fighting a Magecraft battle, they're my enemy. So I'm going to send them packing before they can steal anything else. Did you say Clock Tower? I'm sorry, we're actually researchers with Caldia. We don't have any association with an organization as storied as the Clock Tower. You expect me to believe that? There's no organization called Caldia anywhere in the Mages Association.
Of course, that's because we're not part of it. Ever heard of the Security Organization for the Preservation of Humanity?
Is that true, Alco?
You bet it is. Calde is a real observatory up on top of an incredibly snowy mountain. I heard all about it through the grapevine. That's us. We're the grapevine. But then, I wouldn't expect a witch who might as well be living under a rock to know about that. Yes?
I've heard of it. It's a museum in Switzerland, right? I remember Toko telling me about it once. Never mind that I just remembered that. Senpai? I know there are amazing snowy mountains in Switzerland, but Caldia isn't in... Shh! Just keep that to ourselves, Smash. Why do I feel like you just made a huge effort to spare my feelings? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Those people might not be Clock Tower mages, but that doesn't mean this battle is over.
Minster? Meinster?
Meinster witches are forbidden from losing Magecraft contests, so I'm going to kill you two and keep my undefeated win streak going. In fact, this is a good opportunity to finally get rid of you too, Alco. Talk about two birds with one stone. This may even be the best day of my life so far.
Herb.
How about we call it a draw then? Huh?
We beat you in numbers, you beat us in Magecraft, right? So since we both won part of this contest, that makes this a draw, not a loss. Besides, don't you think it would make for a good story, sparing a couple of rookie mages? I bet some people would be thrilled to know that even you can be merciful when you feel like it.
I suppose a draw would work, yes.
She's so easy.
If they really aren't Clock Tower mages, then there's no need for me to kill them to keep them from talking.
She's so easily manipulated. So precious.
Alright, I'll go along with your draw. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this out of respect for you. For calling you liars, however, I must apologize. I shouldn't have made such an assumption.
That's alright. We could definitely have explained ourselves better. Allow us to introduce ourselves properly. My name is Mash Kyrielite, and this is Relly. He's a summoner from Caldia, and I'm proud to call him my master.
Nice to meet ya.
Is that so? I'm Kuonji Alice. Call me whatever you like. You two are here for your own reasons, right? If you stay out of my affairs, I will remain out of yours. Still, having said that, I expect we'll cross paths when while you're staying at the inn, so I will endeavor to treat you fairly. After all, you're friends of Alco's, right? She and I go way back. That's why I'd gladly kill her if I ever get the chance.
Ugh. I really like that expression of hers. She's just like, ugh. It's so perfect. You know what? I do like how different all of the different like craft essences are, and you could tell how each of them are definitely drawn by a different artist with different and varying levels of skill and experience. Found out that London's Bridge little song originally didn't have "Is Falling Down." It was "Has Broken Down." That sounds like a little Wikipedia tiblet that you pick up. 1700s version of the song. We actually have the original London Bridge here in Arizona. Like the actual London Bridge that the song is named after. Yeah, we have it. in Lake Havasu City of all places. And they actually they took it apart brick by brick and numbered each brick so that when it was rebuilt over here, they could put it back together exactly like how it was over in London. So there's another Wikipedia tiblet for you. All right. And with that, I think we will go ahead and call it there. Alrighty. Yeah, so this seems interesting. Again, I really like when it comes to FGO events, the thing that I like most about them is the different vibe and the environments that they put you into. Like, for example, I really liked the summer event that was like set on the lake, and it was like a horror movie and shit, and you know, we were all in a cabin. That was when you got like when you got Kiara. I really liked the vibe of that environment, that cabin specifically. I really like that cabin environment that we had there. And then, like, you know, the Luluhawa, I think that's what it's called. You know, the Hawaii events, the Dojin convention events. I like those ones as well. I just like when they put us into these different places where it's like, oh, this is a nice, fun vibe to just be existing in during this event. And I like this one, so I don't know, maybe well, here's the thing. Since we're kind of circling our gacha games around, it might I don't know. Since I'm not really playing Nikkei on stream, I think we'll still have FGO going on Saturdays, and then we'll cycle through Genshin and ZZZ and Arknights on Sundays. And right now it might even just be ZZZ and Arknights because of the fact that nothing's really happening in Genshin at the moment. So, you know, could kind of just go through, you know, cycle through those two for the time being. So, all right, I think we'll do this again next week. But obviously we're not going to finish it because I think, well, no, I think this event goes for another 2 weeks. So we might, I don't know, maybe, but we'll continue to do it going into next week. So yeah. In-game thing, Nasu used the breaking down version of her instead of falling down. I see. Guess Nasu legitimately back in 1996 only knew the broken down song. So yeah, we'll pick up with this next week, see how much further along in it we can get. But for tonight, I think we'll call it there for the evening. So I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in and check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing ZZZ. We played Arknights for the past couple weeks, so I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and grab ZZZ and try and continue on. I did continue on through the game to try and at least get to the point where I could start collecting my dailies. So where we left off on the last ZZZ stream we did will be a bit disjointed from where we're starting at now, but it's fine. Like, it's all early game content. Nothing's like really happening. Although we did meet up with what's her fuck, whatever the cat girl is that you meet at the beginning. So I think that's where we're at right now, is that I found like this whole like slums area that's scheduled to be blown up or demolished, and there's still like 100 people hanging out there. So we're on like a rescue mission to get them and Nicole and Ambi and Billy out of there before they all end up dead. So that's where we're gonna be picking things up. So yeah, did I pull anyone? Nope. I have got nobody. I've been like building pity for the longest time too.
But I have been saving my pulls now because whoever the next girl is, I don't remember her name. All I know is that she has blue hair and she's hot as fuck. So I'm gonna save my pulls for her. And apparently, from what I heard, the first 5-star that you ever get is going to be on the 50-50. So gotta pray that ZZZ actually likes me enough to where I actually get her. But I mean, if not, and I get like a different 5-star, like the only one I have right now is I can't even remember her name, but the little bunny girl, you know, she's the only one I've got, and I got her for free, so she almost doesn't even count. So any 5-star that I get, honestly, would be, you know, would be an improvement. I just would like it for it to be the one that I specifically want. But I mean, you know, if I end up getting like Evelyn or, you know, Lucy or Bernice or, you know, anyone like that. Oh, I did get Piper. So there you go. There's that. I don't even know if she's a 5-star though. So yeah. Although she was on the standard banner, I had some standard banner pulls, and so I decided to, you know, do those, and yeah, I did manage to get her. So there you go. Promea, yes. Seems she's the first banner next patch. Nice. And when is that supposed to be? Because it feels like these ZZZ banners are going by really slowly. But yeah, regardless, I'm saving my pulls for her. I think I have, by the time the next banner rolls around, I feel like I should have enough pulls built up to where I would be able to reach soft pity. So, and I think the pity system is structured the same as Genshin's. So 75 is soft pity, 90 is hard pity. So yeah, should be I should have enough by then to at least get within soft pity. May 6th? Oh, damn, really? Sheesh. Okay, then. Why not? Alright, well, regardless, we're going to be playing ZZZ tomorrow. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my Blue Sky, subscribe or follow, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And with any luck, I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.